So this is the consistency that we do our mix. That's just freshly made from the mixer. So this is the consistency that we do our muck. 4 sand and 1 cement. You cannot see that it's watery, and it will be put on within 2 hours. So we only mix 1 bag at a time. The longest will be like 2-3 hours, but usually it's gone about 2 hours. So we will mix again in a couple of hours. Day 13 on the budget bungalow build, and as you can see in day 12 video, the total for day 12 last Saturday was 59,641. Now last night I had my pass sent to my house by the barangay officials, and I got a pass to go out and buy materials. So today the workers asked me that they will just want to continue work because they want to earn money for their families, because they feel that they are safer here than stay in with their extended families. So like old man Tony, he said he'll be bored to death doing nothing. After gardening, that's all he can do, and that's it. So he might as well continue working. But we are still able to buy materials, because I was able to buy 5 pieces of plywood this morning. So this is day 13. The workers said they will want to continue working, but I said that just make sure that you are safe. That's my job, to make sure that they're safe as well. So we are here now. This morning we have filed 54 blocks to take it to the level. That's the blocks on the back there. It's now all in level, where we're gonna pour the columns now. The columns on the central part are only poured until the floor level. So that was poured this morning, the base of the central columns. But right now what we're doing is making the forms for the columns around the square of the whole bungalow. So Tatay Tony, old man Tony here, was using old corrugated sheets to form the outside, but we're using the plain plyboard for the inside, because the corrugated sheets can also form as design of the house. And like he said, just don't forget the one that we're replacing. It's a lot better what we're building. So corrugated sheets, so we won't have to keep on buying materials just to save forms. And we are hoping to pour 2 or 3, even 4 columns today. And after this, the one that you see here, we need 2 more files of hollow blocks, and then we will start the tie beam header for the house, which is for the windows and doors. So 2 more files, and then 2 more files on top of that, or another line. So here we are working here in the mountains of Cebu on our budget bungalow, day 13. Now you see old man Tony is now cutting the plyboard for the inside form. We don't have a table saw, so we just do it by hand. And this is how they done it on the back. So plywood like this 1/4, you call it 1/4 thickness. 4x8 is 375 each. Why I suggest, if you want to build your house, is you canvas the materials first, the prices of the basic rebars, plyboard, nails, wood. What I did is I canvassed 3 shops near around me in Pitos, where I have to purchase the materials. So when I need plyboard, I already know what shop to go that has that price. So this is how they do it. Here on the back, an old corrugated sheets with not a lot of holes on it and tie it up with tire wires. And the corners will be like that. And the proper forms will be inside the house. So you can see here that the central column base until the flooring is already poured this morning. So you can see the rocks been pushing the corrugated sheet. But that's the flooring height where the 3 plies of block here, 2 piles of block there is. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They now have poured the form columns that they have done up to the level of where the pile of the blocks is. As of now, they have poured 2 columns. So the mix that we do is 1 cement, 3 sand, and 4 gravel. So the Loy is doing it by the bucket, climbing on a ladder. So they have done 2 columns, and Tony and Fredo is still forming the other columns. So they're hoping that they could do 3, like I said a while ago, and then another 3 tomorrow. Then after that, the column will be filed up to the level where the pile of the blocks are. They will continue filing up towards the tie beam on the top. 2 more file, and then there's the tie beam. So we end up now, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So what's used is 6 bags of cement, and the pour was for the 6 bag is the 2 was used for filing blocks with 4 gravels, and the 4 other bags of cement was used for pouring the column there in the center. And this one here that I'm looking at, and over there on that corner there, the one with forms of wood. So tomorrow this one here in the corner will be poured, and another one that they will be forming tomorrow. So this is now the level of the pour of the column from the base, and after there'll be 2 more lines of file, then the header, which is the tie beam on the top. So this is what our total for today is. Pila ka plywood na gamit? Duha. Lagi. Ha? So today the one that's used is 2 pieces of plywood, which is 375 each, 6 cement, 2 is with 4 the 1 to 4 mix, and the 4 is 1-3-4 mix. So that's what we have used for today. And tomorrow hopefully we'll be having more columns poured, and then we're going for the flooring. So you can see why they just don't care about what shape it will be on the bottom there, the base of the central column, because it will be soon covered with dirt when you level up the flooring, because those files of blocks is where the top of it will be the flooring. That's the floor level in the center. So overall, this is what we've done today. Today is Monday, the 13th, day 13 of our budget bungalow build. I'm just here on top of the ladder. But you can see we just use corrugated sheets on the back for the pouring of the column. And inside is where we use the plywood. Because you know, the old man Tony is the sort of builder that will try to save money for you as much as he can. So this is the one that's they're gonna pour tomorrow, the corner column. So this is how they fit it, just using old corrugated sheets on the back, but the interior is what they use the plywood for, to have a smoother finish, in which we can see from here. There, that's the pour tomorrow. Then we will start on leveling this side, because that is poured, and it will be this corner will be poured. Then we level the soil. So day 13, trying to do the columns now, ready for flooring. I'm hoping to do the flooring this week. Then it's be such a big job, but it's a big way towards finishing. Then we can think about the roofing.